Politricks, watch. This is RP. Today, I'm going to talk about the stunt where your favorite artist guy pulled with him big shot lawyer. I'm going to talk about Shawn Storm. This video is to tell Shawn Storm, him lawyer, Barabas is a whole converse of Barabas. Really, I spearhead this whole thing. I must spend the money I must tell me to do. Even though you see the case broken up between this amount of man and even during the trial, it was all about Barabas. Every celebrity will turn up to support this and to spend money toward this and help fight case. It's all for Vybz background. Shawn Storm is a flunky. But the flunky's lawyer did something yesterday when I have to tell him thanks for. Yes. Today we're telling Shawn Storm lawyer, thank you. He's done something with no amount of money. I could have spent, could have do. He's changed gear for the movement. Normally I change the gear. But this time I'm going to put in the clutch and him change the gear. Thank you, lawyer guy. I'm also going to be talking about one of your favorite quote-unquote leaders. Talking about the minister of transport, Vybz, and they telling about him. People are saying if you tell them the lotto number. I must be Serpy Damus. I just foresight something your favorite leaders them lack. So I'm going to talk about the whole taxi situation. Touch more upon even the whole app argument I'm going to bring up right here. Before we go into that Patreon birthday shout out, this one goes out. Cool Face, aka Magical. Today's Cool Face birthday. I have a present for you, Mr. Magical. Them have a video. No say. A true name. Would have a cup of tea. Well hot and steamy. Two tough crackers in the elephant. Know them style. Old time style. Not because somebody young that means they can't have old time style, you know. A Cool Face birthday. We wish him a happy birthday. And we wish health and wealth. The health more important than the wealth still, because without the health you can't spend the wealth. Cool Face, big up yourself, see? More life. Politicians, big wigs, judges, courts, my never favorite lawyers. Their tactic all along was to pretend the movement doesn't exist. That way, they can have plausible deniability. So when time I say, yo, Mr. Big Wig guy, how come this and that, him not be saying nothing because technically speaking, the movement do exist. You see, if you glean or observe our nationwide or something, then those are accepted media sources, and people are going to say, well, see the media say something there, oh you go like you don't want to say nothing back. That means say you just choose to ignore the people them concerns. That wasn't the case with the movement. Them could have just ignore the people them concerns, but them still come through yasso. By saying, well, who? What? That? Even though all of them tune in, all of them know are gone, but they had plausible deniability. The justice system America much video about had plausible deniability until now. When Shawn fraud lawyer uttered the little YouTuber's name and the movement in court, specifically called out the little YouTuber, he did the movement a favor. What was social media about? Let's go back to the old days. One time the video them first started up, or even before I start make videos. What was social media and blogging and anything most about? Or even people that could talk about crime. What them talk about? All vague statements. Them focus on like the 87 or like one crooked constable yasso. And then they're like, see, that right there so is what we must, and everybody was zoomed in on like the low level 87 and the low level crooked squaddy and dime a dozen. So even when them get catch or them dead, nothing change because the actual machine itself never get the real spotlight. When you first touch on this scene, of course, you have to introduce yourself to the people then. And the people them say this is something worth listening to. But then over time I tell them say we change gear. Right now we are looking on the very establishment that make at 87 and make the Crooked Squad thrive. That's why I'm telling you about Una Daddy. I'm telling you about the Senate. I'm telling you about the influential puppets, the DJ guy, the celebrity guy. It don't really make no sense. You cuss the 9/11 and fling stone upon the 9/11 unless you go talk about Porsche. Because a Porsche make the 9/11 and market the 9/11. So what they do? The 911 exists and does well because Porsche not only make the car, but them then get all these big advertising companies and marketing agencies and influencers and movie stars for them drive the car and promote the car, and then the regular man buy the car. So sure we can talk about the 911 and we can fling stone upon it, but whether Porsche itself or the marketing company will make the Porsche 911 so cool, if you don't look on them, then you waste your time. That's why I'm telling you about the Daddy, I'm telling you about the Senate, I'm telling you about the laws, I'm telling you about the DJ guy, the movie star guy, the influencer guy. In the analogy with Porsche, right, the DJ and the movie star, they are like the marketing company where Porsche go to say make this car very desirable. Make this car, take some pictures so good and market this car so good that every man will think that is my dream car, that's what I want to be. That's how your favorite celebs do. They market violence, death and destruction. They market, right, degeneracy. They market Gen Z Jezebelitis, right, so well that it make the ordinary youth say that is what I want to do. Them see the gear them a change now. Them see the movement that get more and more effective. But no matter what me say, they could still act like the movement never exists. Until now. And I said, them did have to answer certain things to them seen a Glean or Observer or Nationwide board. They never have to answer nothing with me. I carry out the video. Right, sting them. Kudos. Go on like them now. Like, what is that? What is that little YouTuber? Never heard of it. Shawn Fraud and his lawyer guy, by extension Barabas and the whole team, just made the Jamaican justice system officially recognize the movement. When you see countries go to United Nations, one of the biggest things them try to do is to be recognized by the United Nations. You know why? You can have a piece of land, you can call it a country, you can give it a flag, you can give it a motto. But if the rest of the world don't accept that it is a state, there's some serious trouble. Certain things can do. If the whole world agrees that Jamaica is no longer recognized as a state, life would get very complex for Jamaica. That's why countries fight to be recognized as state. They've just officially made the movement get recognized. And then take it one step further. They not only acknowledge that the movement exists, but it is the most feared platform today. They could have called any name. There are at least 1,000 vloggers between TikTok, Instagram, YouTubers. What the next one? Facebook. Wherever, there are at least 1,000 people on the internet that give them opinion on things. There are at least 1,000 Jamaicans that give their opinion on various issues. There are at least 1,000 Jamaicans who talk about this and talk about that. They called one name. In that move, they were vague with others but specific with one name. That move legitimized the movement and adds a level of notoriety I couldn't pay for. Even if me try pay for it, I couldn't get it. Because from them do that, then the mainstream media guy have to now cover it. Because enough mainstream media guy act like the movement exists either. No. Cover it. So now the Jamaican, who probably wasn't even into YouTube like that, especially the long time Jamaican, right, who more stick to traditional means to get them news, like the radio or the Glean on them place there, all of a sudden him sip on film platform, big lawyer say, the look YouTuber do this and look YouTuber do this. Now they're asking themselves, hold on, then what kind of vlogger that? What kind of platform that fair get mentioned in an actual court, in an actual affidavit? No more see what I go on. So guess what? Since that come out, all kind of new people now I say, them hear about the local YouTuber in the papers and them see one bag of videos start drop all about the people that talk about local YouTuber and court and fair trial. So now, I want to see who this little YouTuber is. So now people are telling me, say, the whole of last night, them binge watch videos. Binge watch. Me wonder if on Netflix. Because on Netflix, me hear people say them binge watch. And people say them binge watch. Where I watch one video and me can't stop. Watch video till me drop asleep. So now the movement has gotten even stronger. Any victory they think them get was short-lived and will be short-lived. Every court case, you can go back and look on the documents and go through the affidavit and all them things there and see if this happen or that happen. 100 years from now, long after the entire movement gone, or the people in the movement now are gone, Jamaicans then will be able to go back through time and see that a local YouTuber, a vlogger, was mentioned in this light. It cannot be undone. That's something I couldn't pay for myself. That's something even money can't buy. I told you they're playing snake and ladders. Weren't thinking long term, were they? That's a level of legitimacy cannot be bought. Make certain videos that say, the judge do this and the judge do that. I say, justice like this and all. Them curse ignorance well that they exist. Can't anymore. They can't anymore because the official justice system has now officially recognized the movement. That's checkmate, sheep guy. Just like Puss in Boots, when him go up on the stage, let him man say a piece, say him a dead. There's 1,000 bloggers naming could have call. They are showing you which movement, which platform them fear the most. Puss in Boots thought he was doing something by going on stage, but I'm dead. Instead, what do you think the audience ponder? Then I will make you single out him. It can't be because I make up things to get views, because people have been on social media and make up things to get views since time immemorial. I only never go up on a stage go say, this person specifically I got dead. Man, I make vlog about every high profile case in Jamaican history from the internet exists. Never go in a court go mention none of them guy there. So what is it about that guy? These are the questions people are asking, because you know what bunny more than a lie? The truth. They don't fear lies. They fear the truth. Unprecedented, no? But the case get talked about, and that means that the trial won't be fair. Then by that argument, it's free beaches out then, isn't it? This is why I'm telling you, say it have nothing to do with no justice and no law. This is all about Sheep Nation, right, trying to paint narratives and do what they can, right, to try help out them Lord and Savior and Shepherd, Vybz, Barabas. The same Sheep Nation guy they make much video about Beaches Stout, Noel Maitland, Patrick Powell, all kind of cases. Them never did a taint jury then. Were they? No, them talk about gunman on the road all day. That's why I know that someone even though in an adult body really think like a child. Think about it, guy. If what your favorite vloggers are saying is true, then them would also taint the whole heap of gunman them jury where them talk about. When the same man talk about the same vlogger guy who make video about crime and talk about if you stop the crime and lock up them money and kill them money and jungle justice them money, at the same man them want to tell us freedom money and freedom money. Will you see anything like them man there? I want to see that and nothing go off now on the head. Now look at alarm. Nothing. So them never let taint jury when time Beaches Stout case and all them cases like one more. They never taint the jury for Patrick Powell. No, because them know say right, the vlogger can't taint the jury. Them know say in a court, right, the vlogger say, right, they make the decision. If that was the case, nobody from the Klansman chair would have walk. Come and break down the case, Klansman by Klansman. Is it free Beachy Stout? If what they were saying were true, they would have been saying this from Beachy Stout days. Remember I made an entire video documenting Beachy Stout this one. People say, yeah man, John O dog, him wicked dog, y'all them man have got prison dog, cause Beachy Stout now on a tune. Now on a tune. The people them that make video upon now on a tune, so them ready for justice. They're like, we want justice. And don't bother lock him up. This police just kill him. Jungle Justice. Let him say. Police not even bother carry him to jail. Just kill him. Jungle do the courthouse. I want to lock him up. I don't have time for that. Just kill it. Too wicked. When I Barabas and Shawn say, yo, me never did it, no. Me never did it. When them hear about Mikey Black from down the road get accused rape a woman, them say, yo, don't bother with no trial, just throw some rope on him. Could just end it right now. Nobody the trial thing, we don't even want to hear them. Skip about that. Kill him now. When it's Jackie, them say, whoa, deserves his day in court. Get him in a court and get convicted. They say, whoa, no man not perfect. What? No man not perfect. They only use these narratives for celebrities who don't realize that. Unknown guy with no name who just work in one place down the road where it's not glamorous. Him for dead. You shot him. But at the trial. The Jamaican to jungle justice. All of a sudden they become legal well, the procedures were not followed, and remember the law is the law, so you have to focus on what is and the constitution. Then the business about the constitution for the many people and themselves dead. Calling the lightning people, they calling on a tune. Now they're constitutional reformist expertist guys. This is a mockery. So I ask the question again, is it free Beachy Stout? Is it free Maitland? Everywhere in the world, when somebody who's a celebrity, a politician, an artist, when them get locked up, case get talked about. Vybz Barabas case was heavily talked about before him get convicted. There was no case made about, oh, we can't go, the jury going to be taken, because they know that's rubbish. The case popular from day one, whole heap of case popular. In a Uncle Sam place, Young Thug, million them people there, big celebrities, all of the Uncle Sam vlogger them a talk about it. Who do what and who do what. You know, see the America talk about, yo, Young Thug you have to go home here, man, cause, you know, the jury thing. That's a rubbish argument. O.J. Simpson back in the day, his case was very popular, the biggest case in the world at the time. There was no, well, we can't even do this because the jury is going to be tainted. Nonsense. So they try the two things. One, they try to say, see, the vloggers is going to make this, and so we need to, then people can go, oh, so vloggers are going to oh, so guess what we need to do next? Get rid of vloggers. Because, you know, in the name of justice, right, we don't want vloggers to taint juries, right? So let's get rid of the vlogger guys. So we need a new law now, and even stricter law, right? Specifically to get out the vlogger guy, because, you know, we don't want to taint the jury and all that. So the vlogger guy who is celebrating when them things say, look a YouTuber, get crushed. The vlogger guy who is happy when he hears them saying a quote, so the sir, he said, and I said, yeah man, that's because chip. What him realize is that when them go counteract this now and bring on specific laws to ban vloggers, he might get banned too. But because he's a foolish sheep, because he's a low IQ simpleton, right, him not realize that the same knife will stick the goat, stick the sheep. So whatever measures they would put in place to quote-unquote prevent people like Sir Pete in the jury would also affect all vloggers, including Vulture Squad, including Sheep Nation. The guy up on TikTok while giving views, him get it too. So they must celebrate because they're simple. Because if the court say, well, okay, if the vloggers are tainting the jury, then we can't be having things like that. So we have to go stop vloggers now, stop vlogging. What is it, 5 years? 5 years in jail, $5 million fine? if you get caught vlogging on a case, oh Lord have mercy, what a Jamaica that would be. Cause then guess what? Now it's back to the old days, mainstream media, and the machine can thrive again. They would have nothing more to fear. Same knife as stick the goat, stick the sheep. So again, me ask you, why wouldn't never that's a free beachy? Because talk about the case and the case public, so can't get no fair trial. Spooky times we're living in. Spooky times we're living in. But Shawn fraud lawyer, gracias, merci beaucoup, gracias señor. We talk about Vybz. This so-called leader, like many of your favorite leaders, lack foresight. All people like Vybz them do and your favorite leaders them go up on TV and use some basic generic words that, emotive words that trigger things in people, and them tell you, oh, I love the poor, and I don't support injustice, and I believe in equality for all, and things like that. And people say, wow, he's such a good guy, I love him, I'm gonna go vote for him. That's what Jamaicans call leader. People make them feel good. One thing with the unicorn meeting them make you feel good. The truth and comfortable. Then the politician guy put on one treat, the one big stage show until they say you get free unicorns for everybody. I'm telling you where see them on the screen. The politician guy will throw mud on your car when you sleep, then offer your free car wash. So when people come to me, yo, them money they give this for free. I don't give man credit for mediocrity. Your leaders are mediocre. Check the scoreboard, check the results. Jamaica underachieves. Jamaica should be the biggest, strongest, most prosperous nation in the Caribbean. Jamaica should be a juggernaut, miles above any other nation in the Caribbean. Your leaders have failed from 1962 until now. They have failed. Get that to your head, licky guy. I tell me about treat. I tell them about who gave this and who. Indeed, some basic things. Chop and look a road through one bush, through look asphalt on it within 6 months, all I road dig up back. And you want me to drop on my knees and have reverence to the guy. I'm gonna go all around the road as the countries. But Jamaica should have outshine Jamaica. Your standards are low. I'm gonna give this for free. What for free? Government has no money. Where government get money from? Taxpayers and loans. IMF and them places. Government has no money. You want me to give man credit to give me back some of the money when take from me? The taxpayer, let me tell you how government work, guy. Imagine somebody see out on the road, walk up to you, tell you say if you don't give them $1,000 right now, you'll get locked in your house forever. Yes, alright. See $1,000 here. They take the $1,000, go down to the shop and buy one bottle of Pepsi and carry it back come give you until they say it's free and you clap your hands. Everything government quote unquote give is what them take. From education to health to the roads is taxpayers' money. I don't give guy credit for spending back my own money upon me. But we are tell about free this and free that guy. You want me to have reverence for servants? These are public servants. When in history have you ever seen a servant get reverend? Andrew Wellness is a servant. Mark Golding is a servant. I don't care how much man run him, I call him bossy. I demand results from servants. Hear what I said? Demand. Maybe you should demand too. I go on like guys from the heavens sent to save us. Who's Vybz? Vybz has no foresight. I'm telling you, say once a taxi guy realizes he has more leverage because his competition is now gone, they ban the ride sharing app. That increases the leverage the taxi guy have. You think he's never gonna use it? You ever see taxi man skin teeth yet? Taxi man no skin teeth for them one. Taxi man defend for them one even $1. Any chance them get for defend for them stance, they will use it. If it means bringing the nation to a standstill, then so be it. The moment the taxi guy realizes he no longer has a competition, people can just call and just garden yard same way. Guess what? Time to punish. Time to make demands. The Vybz come up, but all these strikes are premature. You're premature. Your leadership is premature. Go find something to do. A bloodline and links but found in our politics. Who is this guy? He has no foresight. And you have not held him accountable. But maybe you should hold yourself accountable for being silly, for thinking that Daryl Vybz business about your safety. And Daryl Vybz banned every single ride-sharing app because of safety and because him care about Daniel Anglin. Women dead in Jamaica every day. Pitney dead from breast in Jamaica and in the business about that. And you tell them about them business about Daniel Anglin. They use that woman's death as a smoke screen. This is about money. People are customer. Left the money to do his job. What job? Minister of Transport. Look at the roads. Which job you are talking about, guy? You people are silly. But jobs. But let's make him the job, man. Look out for who? Look out for you. Daryl Vybz can't look out for me. Look out for who? Daryl Vybz will look out for himself and him friend them. How silly can you be? Why would he ban every single ride-sharing app when some of them are compliant? Some of them are far more rigid than any red plate taxi system. If some of them sloppy and some of them don't meet this criteria, then ban them one day until them sort out themselves. Why were all of them banned? When are people going to respect critical thinking and reasoning? This is basic. It doesn't make sense. Why would he ban all for 12 months? 12 months? How much time him need? Wait for documents from guy? Or people are not compliant because they didn't bring this letter and bring this document. So you need 12 months for that? So you ban everybody for 12 months? One to the people them who invest so much money on them app. One to the people them who got too much, they must sling and wait 12 months to Daryl Vybz figure it out. People are crazy. Nation at standstill. Pitney can't go home. Woman in the corner. Right. Scared. So that's his method to increase safety. Make more people stranded by the roadside when taxi guys strike again. When man decides they're going to leave our nation's women and children on the side of the road so they can get them way. That's what you call leadership. This is why I'm telling us that the Jamaican masses must be held accountable just like the leader. Because when they keep talking about politicians and as if the people are any different, who put them in power and who keep them there? The idea that Daryl Vybz did what he did because of public safety is utter nonsense. The politicians sit down on the same tired laws and make the people who kill Daniel Anglin can walk road. No care much dopey you make. No care much woman you violate. Go before the courts. Suspended sentence. That's who you should hold accountable. The people who made that savage that killed Daniel Anglin walk on the road and can all drive car. When you know about the history of none of the red plate taxi driver them, you know nothing. Put on treats and hand out trinkets and things. Man, I go, oh, thank you very much, it's the great leader. You don't know the meaning of the word great because you've never seen it. These are 15-second sprinters being impressed by 13-second sprinters. If you can run 100 meters in 15 seconds and you book one man who can run it in a 13, you might think that man is the greatest thing alive. Guess what? Him slow too. 2 seconds gap on a 100 meter track is donkey length. A 2 second gap on a 100 meter track is donkey length. So the 15-second sprinter is mind blown by the 13-second sprinter because you're comparing him to your very low standards. Never in the history of mankind has nobody ever made a documentary about a 13-second sprinter said them impressive. Even before man have spikes. The idea that countries need to be above for 500 years and need this and that before they get is rubbish. Singapore has debunked it. 50, 60 years ago, Singapore was nobody. The same China we're not talking about now. 100 years ago, nobody. In the 90s, Rwanda had one of the greatest human tragedies in modern history. The amount of people dead then can't even accurately put the number upon it. Skeletons as high as a hill. You have to see it to believe it. You have to see it to believe it. Go check out the Rwandan museum. Skeletons as high as a hill. When them tell the stories, you can't believe this happened. in the modern times. And Rwanda has recovered, being given plaudits from all over the world. Rwanda. Jamaica has never seen anything the likes of it. And we can't recover from the 1970s political turmoil, but Rwanda can recover from what happened in the 90s. Rwanda can recover from a genocide. You can't do it and want to do it. Japan had 2 bombs dropped on them, nuclear bombs, unprecedented. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That same Japan recovered and reached by the top of the hill. Either you can't do it or you don't want to do it. No care how the building drop down. Half of Japan can sink tomorrow, and if you wake up tomorrow morning, then build it back. In Jamaica, the same patrol will mash up your grandfather's car suspension and mash up your suspension. Turn up, throw a little Baba Green down one hole, roll over it 2 times, go about them business. Don't tell me about the Minister of Transport guy. Don't tell me about no so-called leader. Don't tell me about no treat and no free nothing. Technology is like water. It can drown you and it can save your life. In everything, there's pros and cons. Advantage, disadvantage. But we can use technology to make Jamaica a safer place for the public passenger. Until I read in the old video, it have to get to a stage where every vehicle will carry passengers, right, have to be logged with something. You have to summon it. Either you summon it through an app and the driver and him carrying the system. If the person is not a part of the ride sharing app, if it's a red plate, route taxi, him have to in one system too. Every red plate taxi will pull up a Jamaican people foot. In the future, you need somewhere where as the car pull up, you type in the plate and you see the driver ID pop up. You're supposed to can look on the ID, look on the driver and say, oh, it matches. And if a late at night and you feel uncomfortable, you can share. Man. These are the car me are going on. See the plate there? See details there. At this, so we have to go reach in the future. App guy, work on that. And if you're in the car and the taxi man start divert and go like him want, or one man try, your finger there on one button for press. Bam, one press. Send straight to the JCF. So even if nothing happened to you, we can find back the guy. And it shall be head and powder house team. Come on, go explain, because either you or somebody in your car. Instead of fighting technology and fighting up and fighting that, how about we use it, right, to make the people them safer, but no business about safer, no business about better. Right? It's all about me and I and eat our food now. Can't see past the nose. Can't see past the nose. Me I talk about every red plate. What you mean you want to carry public passenger but you don't want nobody? What you mean? ID guy. I'm not talking about the ID because some of them it's ID hang up on mirror that can't take down. And it's supposed to want something where you can do before you go in the car. So when the car approach, you say that car come, hold on. Back. Oh yeah, I'm looking like, oh yeah, him. Right. Our children before them set foot in one car, every morning the car come. Put in that, bam. Yeah, the right car. Right. Share with the parents. That we will know if your fact says this car the picnic going on. Is this car our women? Right. Our granny them. And the older man them can't defend themselves going on. No argument, so a guy have to go explain to me where you pick me there. And him better explain good. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know more life. Ultra squad, see you circling. Bless.